attendants, prepare for takeoff, please.
This is a marginal sport, and it's always been. When you step off that edge, it's either full on or you walk back.
On your back. On your back.
My name is Espen Fadnes. I'm from Norway. I'm a professional base jumper, meaning I jump off buildings, antennas, bridges, mountains, whatever it is. I'm all about adventure, and that's my living. For a long period, I was doing this because of pure passion. I love flying. The fear at the top and the reward at the bottom and everything in between. I had a normal job. I was a geographer. I had base jumping as a hobby. But I just couldn't stand the feeling of missing out on things. I had all these friends that were traveling the world and doing all these awesome events, whether it was from buildings or mountains or just cruising somewhere and hang out camping and base jumping. And I realized that if I am to not miss out on things, if I am to really be part of this and truly charge everything I want to do, I have to be a professional. I have to do this full time. So I just gave 100% and tried doing it. For me, the base jumping was just as much finding my own identity in a community as much as it was the actual free fall or jumping off a mountain. Today I joined in on the Colorado crew. Local base jumpers, a few of them I know from before, and they have their local mountain, and I meet them up. Like, this is people that I don't hang out with in normal life. Like, I'm from Norway, on the opposite side of the world, and I come to Colorado, and all of a sudden I'm in a parking lot, and we drive up to this amazing mountain, 7 in the morning, awesome guys, and we just look at all this amazing scenery of Colorado. No one has the tension of expectation of a sponsor or a competition or a project. Like, this is just us jumping off a mountain together. For a jump is a lot about dealing with uncertainty. Dealing with uncertainty can be quite uncomfortable. Whether you're doing a presentation or having a date or jumping off a mountain, it's always uncertain how the outcome is. And in base jumping, the consequence is fatal. You do a mistake, you're gonna be dead. So you have to really understand what you're about to do. And on the way up to a base jump, I often think of what I am about to do. I visualize the jump. I think of how I am to jump off the mountain. I think of how I am to do the jump itself, like the flight with my wingsuit, where I'm gonna go to open my canopy. And the whole journey from the start of the hike until I'm at the exit point is this mental journey of a preparation. It's part of the fun as well. It's where I gain control. It's where I gain confidence and comfort in that my plan is smart and that I'm gonna survive this jump.
All right, guys, here we go.
But in base jumping, you don't get any second chances. So can't really push. You have to always be on the safe side. But the sport itself is so dramatic that it looks like everybody's pushing it all the time anyways. And in many ways we are. The strange thing though is that every time I'm at the exit point and I'm getting ready to jump and I have this really awesome plan how I'm gonna do and execute the jump, I really don't feel that I'm pushing it. But still, I'm ending up in dangerous situations, my friends are ending up in dangerous situations. So we have to be honest about it, that we are pushing the sport. And in the end, we are probably one of the most pushy sports there is, even though we feel that we constantly are taking precautions to step back and try to stay safe. This is a marginal sport, and it's always been. When you step off that edge, you can't really adjust the throttle. You know, it's either full on or you walk back. I hear people say, "I think it's okay." Now, what are they actually saying? I think. maybe. There's a lot of uncertainty in that statement, and I've heard it a lot of times. I've seen a lot of jumpers get off the mountain with maybe. I don't think anyone is jumping off the cliff thinking this may be the last jump I do, like this is the end. I don't think so. It's like when you step off the wall, right before that, you can still think ahead and think of all the worries and dangers and issues that are ahead of you. But when you step off and you're actually in free fall, all that is vanished. I'm not really thinking of what is ahead, I'm just acting on what I have ahead of me. I am in general really precautious and careful, and I think about a lot of things at the exit point. But when I'm in free fall, I'm close to being a lunatic. I've learned that I have to make my wise decision at the top. That's where I have to step off. Because when I'm in free fall, I'm like on target, fully charging. I think risk takers have some sort of craziness in them, and we do have a lot of willingness to step into a lot of uncertainty. We want to live, we want to grow old, but we also want to take risk. And it's like a good-bad fight, evil and good. And I'm in the middle of it, for sure. In my opinion, skydiving and base jumping are two completely different things. Now, skydiving is part of the society. It's regulated, there's rules and laws, you have to be licensed, you have to obey according to the law and the rules. While base jumping is completely dependent on your own decisions. No one is ever going to stop you. You can do whatever you want to. Now, what we know is that the society and the rules and laws and the system of society is in general better than the individual. Like if the individual had to choose and make all the choices, they would be much too risk-willing, they would break the law, they would do a lot of bad things, but we can make laws that are better than the individual. So base jumping is truly a definitional outlaw. This is where you as an individual get to have a lot of opportunities, but also a lot of responsibility. No one is to take care of you, no one is to stop you, no one is to tell you what is right or wrong. You have to be smart about what you do.
It was fun. Wow, what a place you guys got.